What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. I'm Kevin, this is Rachel.
Hey everybody.
And we have something exciting that we would like to share with you guys today. So it's been in the works for a little over a month and a half now, but we finally just closed on a new piece of property. We're gonna take you guys along today. This is the first day that we actually closed on it yesterday. We owned it yesterday, but this is the first day we're gonna be going down there where we actually are the owners. Let me show you guys. I got the tractor hooked up. I got the old Kubota hooked up right there with the brush hog on it. So we're gonna talk a little bit about it and then we'll head on down there. I'm gonna take some drone footage, hopefully some before and some after type stuff. And because this is what I would call an abandoned piece of property, but it's not just any regular property to us. It is a little over 2 acres. It's 2.35 acres to be exact, but it is waterfront on our local lake. And I don't know if it was Rachel's dream or not, but it has always been a dream of mine to own a piece of waterfront property here. Rachel,
on Lake Hudson.
On Lake Hudson, on the Grand River here in Salina, Oklahoma. We both grew up here and we both spent a lot of time on the lake. Some of my best memories as a child was on the lake with my parents, my grandparents, cousins, and family, friends. There's not a lot to do here. It's a very small town. The lake is probably one of the most popular things we have. It brings a lot of people in the summertime, and that's where I spent a lot of my time as a child, and it brings back good memories, and hopefully we can kind of pass it on to our kids.
Yep, we're super excited. We've been keeping it secret for a while now.
It's hard to do that.
It feels good to finally be able to say, this is what we've had in the works and been doing behind the scenes. There's always stuff going on behind the scenes
that we can't always just be public about, because you guys know how it is when you're trying to buy land and stuff like that, and it's not a done deal. It don't always work out.
It don't always work out, but yeah, like Kevin said, this is definitely a dream he's had for many years. We've actually looked for lake property ever since we were first married.
Ever since we got married. We've been married for 18 years, and it does not just pop up here for sale. It's very expensive compared to any other of like the rural or the farmland acreage. It's a lot more expensive, and it is very rare that even any of it pops up. Usually the only thing you ever see people getting is if like an elderly couple passes away or something and a family member inherits it, it just stays in the family. So we got an opportunity, we made an offer, and they accepted it, and now we're the new owners. As of now, we don't have plans of moving there, nothing else. We're still going to be doing the farm. Yes. We're still going to be doing the goats and everything else. Nothing's going to change, except we got some plans for this property. We're not set in stone, concrete, what we want to do just yet. It is going to be like a recreational property for now. I don't even want to talk. I got all kinds of ideas rolling through my head, so I'm not even going to get into it. But we're just going to kind of bring you guys with us and show you some drone footage. There's actually something there is one structure on this property. There's not a house or anything like that on it, but there is an old structure that is supposed to be over 100 years old that is very interesting. Yes. I don't think we're going to show it in this video. I think we're going to wait to show you guys, but it's going to be, I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. It's really awesome. So
yeah, we'll give you a partial property tour today. How about that?
Yeah. Basically what we're going to do, like I said, this has been abandoned for I don't know how long. There's a couple of old foundations on it that are made out of rock. I'm guessing they're about 100 years old, where 2 houses previously sit. And this is right on the water. It's right on, right on the lake. And the thing that I say abandoned is, it hasn't had anybody doing anything with it for I don't know how long. It's pretty grown up. There's only one little section of it that has actually been mowed here recently. One of the neighbors or somebody has been just baling a little bit of hay off of it. Yeah. So they kind of kept it cut down. So when we go in there today, we're gonna actually have to cut the fence. We're gonna have to figure out where we want our driveway and all that right there at the front of that fence where we're going to put our driveway off the blacktop. It's really grown up, so that's why I got the brush hog on the tractor, and we're going to try to clean that up and figure out if we can't figure out where we want our driveway, and then we're going to go from there. Just baby steps. It's an additional piece of work, even on top of having the farm here, my full-time job. So it's something that is not going to be easy, but we're gonna video as we go. We're gonna try to bring you guys along, and hopefully you guys will be excited for us.
We're very excited. I'm very
excited. I can't wait to get started.
We have been dreaming about all the things that we can do down there.
Just time and money. It takes time and money, of course. So
money is the biggest,
yeah.
But we're gonna invest as we go. You know,
the good thing about it is we don't have to do it all overnight. It is it is there. We own it. We don't owe any money on it. We paid cash for it, so it's there. We don't have to like rush out and do this and that. We don't. It's like when we built the house, we had to borrow money to do that. The bank's like, you need to do this, you need to do that. Well, on this piece of property, it's just a recreational property, and we're just gonna have fun with it. We might build a cabin or something. Hopefully, one day we can have a boat dock. Just who knows what's gonna happen.
I'm excited.
I am too. So
and I kind of want to tell them it did come with some creatures.
Yeah, stay tuned for this video because I made a video before we closed on the land like a month ago, and it's pretty interesting. I will, hopefully I have all the footage saved still, and I'll definitely show you guys. So that's enough gabbing for now. We're gonna load up and head down there. Rachel's gonna follow me with the Ranger. It's actually not that far from our house. It's about 2 miles from where we live right now. So she's gonna follow me with the Ranger because, like I said, it's pretty grown up. And a couple years ago, there was a tornado came through and knocked down some of these big pecan trees and maybe some walnut trees. So we're gonna have a little bit of cleanup to do. And right now we can only clean up so much because since it is a lake property, the company that owns the rights to the lake and all that, it's a state thing. You cannot clean up around the shoreline until you get permits and stuff like that. So we can only clean up so close to the water line. We got to get permits and all that because of vegetation and trees and blah, blah, blah. They have a lot of rules. So
yeah, there's tons of regulations that we're learning about. When you purchase waterfront property, it is completely a whole different world than just
and it's different from state to state and area to area. So you gotta, you know, I know you guys probably, there's people watching this video that says, oh, you can do this or do that. Well, we gotta go by the rules. They got a big old book that we gotta go by. And if you don't follow it, they will fine you. And they have helicopters and drones and all kinds of stuff. So.
We want to go by the rules. We want to do it right and make it a wonderful property for whatever we want to do with it.
Yep. So the kids are super excited. We didn't want to drag them down there today, so my dad, Papa, just came and got them, and they're actually going over to their house to spend the night with them. Rachel and I is going to be down there working our tails off, trying just to get a road in there. That's our first step. So you guys are going to see it firsthand along with us.
Yeah. It's kind of in the raw right now. You're going to see it in the raw before we touch any of it, so that's exciting. Right. I'm excited to share that with you guys.
Yep. So let's go. Alright guys, so this is our property line, and we're going to try to get somewhere to get a driveway in. You can kind of see how grown up it is with this Johnson grass and stuff right here. So what I'm going to do is just cut the fence right here. There's a barbed wire fence across the whole front. We're not going to take the whole thing out right now, but we're going to try to make it a section big enough where we can turn with the trailer and stuff and get our truck and equipment in here. I might have to pull up a few of these T-posts as well. We don't get it caught in the brush hog.
Yeah, that's grown up.
A little bit.
It's almost as tall as I am, which isn't saying a whole lot. Well, that actually is way taller than I am, but you got your off on? Got yourself in some stickers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of thorn bushes right here. I'm fixing to brush hog them, I hope. I'm trying to thorn. So I'm gonna leave that post right there. That should give us enough. I'm gonna roll this fence up.
I think we should keep this at least one strand of barbed wire.
Yeah, you want decoration.
Yep. You read my mind.
Well, we'll put it in the Ranger. Take it home.
Yep. So
we leave it here, we'll just get brush hogs anyway. So
when one day we have a structure down here, I can display it in that structure, right?
Sure.
He don't care. He's like, just hush. I'm working. Okay, so Kevin's got all the barbed wire pulled out right here. So we can now drive through there.
Yeah, we're gonna drive through here with the Ranger. I brought my DeWalt pole saw, and what we're gonna do is this is a pecan tree right here. we're gonna limb it out so I can brush hog closer to it and get underneath it with the tractor. And I might as well do those other oak trees as well.
Yeah, those are some pretty big, nice, beautiful trees, which we appreciate.
Yeah, so we'll definitely just trim them out where we can get the tractor around it. Alright guys, so we just got these 3 big trees trimmed at the front of the property line right off the road. Now I'm gonna take the tractor off the trailer, use the grapple, and I'm gonna make a brush pile somewhere, and then I'm gonna try to brush hog around that entrance and clean up all along that front where all that tall Johnson grass and all that brush is.
And hopefully not run into any skunks.
Yeah, smelling them, but I haven't seen them yet.
So like Kevin said, he got all those trimmed up good enough that he can get the tractor underneath there to brush hog. So what our initial plan is today, we can't just clean it all up today, of course. That's going to take months and months of time and preparation. But we're going to concentrate on just that frontage here, so we can get a good driveway in, like he said, to get equipment in and such. And we don't really know what the terrain is like up towards the front of the property. So we've got to get that knocked down to see what we're dealing with. So, and then after Kevin gets all that brush hogged, then we'll give you a tour of the rest of the property. So stay tuned, we're pretty excited. He's making some progress. Okay. Progress. It's kind of like a little, almost like a ditch right here. Pretty low, so we're gonna probably have to fix that because we'll be pulling trailers with equipment on it in and out of here. So we're gonna have to level this off because it'll bottom out right there. We don't want it to drag the bottom. But look, got the trees trimmed up. What kind of tree is that?
Black walnut, and then some kind of tree growing up in it. Not sure what it is.
It's very unique.
There's actually two different trees, but it's the same type growing inside this black walnut.
That little battery-powered saw is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it does a lot. It does a lot of hard to get places for sure.
So Kevin got a path mode from the front of the property. I don't know if you can see it, I'm too short, to the back of the property. But now he stopped to trim this tree out. It's pretty crazy. So look at all those all grown up together. Pretty neat. That one jumped at you.
That one was holding up a bunch of dead limbs. Alright guys, so we're up here towards the front of the property. We pretty much got it cleared, except this fence line. I might come back and weed eat that, but try to get around these trees pretty good and everything. This was really grown up, had a lot of trees and shrubs and stuff in it. That old electric pole is laying down here. I got it moved aside right now. I got a brush pile started right there, but you can see we got all that done. So now we're gonna hop in the Ranger and we're gonna work our way back to the water line. I wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to show you guys all that today, but I think we're gonna be able to. We got a path down there, so we'll just hop in here and we'll go down there, and I think we can even show you the building. So let's drive down the path. Alright, so first thing, this is an old house foundation. I'm guessing it was a house. We've been looking for a date or something in the concrete. We have not found one yet, but that's pretty cool. There was an old structure here for sure. And then right down here, we are at the water. We'll walk on down, show you guys the water line. Alright, so you come down from where we just parked the Ranger right there, and there is this old rock structure, and look at this. But yeah, we would love to try to what do you call it?
Renovate, refurbish,
renovate. So it's full of junk. We got to come down here and get all that cleaned up. I'm not gonna go in there right now, but we'll do a video over this later. But this is just one of the coolest structures on this property.
What the heck was that? Did you hear that?
Snake or something. It's got some big limestone rocks on it, and that ain't nothing. But this building also has a basement. It's got steps going down. Let's go down in the water and show them. What was it? Oh. He's all fluffed out.
There's 2 of them in there. Oh my gosh.
So why is this steak out of the ground?
I don't know. It was out a while ago when I come down here. Somebody.
So then we come on down to the water's edge. And we got these giant limestone boulders. That pretty much lines the shoreline. So this is really cool. And then you got the water right here. We can come down here and fish. So can't wait for that. But yeah. See Rachel way up there. But how cool is, oh, there's a catfish head right there. Someone's been eating a catfish.
Feels good down here.
It does feel good down here. There's a good breeze. So anyways, this is the water shoreline. So one thing that we got to get a permit for is, you can see how grown up all this is right here coming down to the water's edge. We actually have to get a permit to get all this, to be able to clear it. You can come in with the chainsaw and whatever.
Yeah.
And trim up some of these trees, get rid of some of these dead trees that are pretty dangerous. We don't want none of them falling on anybody. But
look at that tree. That's kind of cool.
the crooked one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at this one right here. That looks like a big persimmon tree, I think. I can't tell. That's an oak tree that's all crooked. But
Very exciting.
yeah.
Lots of potential.
Lots of potential, lots of things to do. I'm ready to come down here and try to catch some fish though.
Yeah, that was one of the main objectives, is to have it so hopefully eventually we can put a boat dock down here that we can fish off of and do all kinds of stuff. But I gotta start planning where I want my campfire.
Yeah, you already got a spot picked out, right?
I kinda do, yeah. A good spot. Campfire location.
Yeah, we gotta get some of this brush cleared out first.
We gotta figure out a name for this property.
Yeah.
Like, we need to name it.
I'm sure
Or
we'll
at
come
least
up
the
with something.
campfire area.
Heck
I don't
yeah, for
know.
sure.
We're gonna make it cool.
Yep. So there you go. This is the day 1 of our lake adventure.
Clean up.
That's just clean up so we can get in here to clean up.
Yep.
And then we gotta wait on our permits and all that to be approved, and then we'll get down here and we'll start doing some cleanup and hopefully build a permanent structure down here eventually. I don't know what we'll do, what type of little cabin or whatever. I don't have any idea, but we definitely want to kind of redo this rock building here. It's very cool. Hopefully we can show you a lot more of it in the future videos. There's a lot of stuff to see here that we haven't been able to show just yet.
It's still pretty grown up, and it's hard to get in to even show you guys what it looks like. So
yeah, I think there's a lot of creatures running around that I hear stuff slithering in the grass and stuff, but I haven't seen any yet.
yeah, there's tons of creatures down here.
It is it's just, there's a nice breeze down here. It's like 100 degrees right now, but we're down here in the shade right now. There's a nice breeze. It's very relaxing down here, just listening to the water and the wind and all the wildlife and stuff, the bugs and the birds and stuff. Yep. And the good thing about it is we're just a couple miles down the road from home, so we can come down here and work. We can go home, work, see to the animals, do our chores and all that good stuff.
Yep.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We know this is a whole different thing from the farm life, but this is something that we're doing in our life, so we're gonna vlog it, bring you guys along. Rachel and I and the kids are super excited, and we hope you guys will continue watching and subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed, and follow our journey to see what turns out of this lake property.
Yeah, we're excited. So make sure you ring the bell for all the notifications so you don't miss any videos.
Sure. And we'll probably, when we start doing more videos, we'll probably mix it up and have farm videos and the lake videos maybe in the same videos. Just, I don't know. Yeah,
we don't know exactly. We haven't got all
what do you
that
guys
figured out.
what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see us keep it kind of separate? We're going to show everything on this channel, but do you want to see separate videos, or do you want to see like a mix in our videos or whatever? We'd kind of like to hear some feedback on that.
We're not going to stop doing the farm stuff.
No, never.
By no means.
Nope.
This is just a whole nother
This is just another job we got to do on top of that. So, and if we didn't enjoy working, we wouldn't have bought this and kind of hit this head on. But we're here now, and
maybe we're crazy.
Maybe we are crazy, but I think it'll keep us young, right?
I don't know. I hope so.
It's good exercise. It's a good workout. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much. We love you all. Subscribe, comment, and like this video, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.